Hi, my name is Preeti and welcome to my channel. This hair is a choice because I thought it really makes me look good. If you think otherwise, you are being rude. I was gone for a while. I think it's almost been a month since I last uploaded a video on YouTube. It's not that I don't want to, it's just that I got a little bit busy with my personal stuff, exams and all that. To be honest, I pretty much forgot YouTube exists. And I know I started a new series, but I wasn't consistent. I just made a video or two on the topic, then I couldn't follow up with that. I just don't want to call it as a fail because I liked it. And I'm planning to make more videos on that too in the future. I don't know though. Let's see how it turns out. So coming to today's video. In today's video, I just want to talk about some of the basic things that you need to know ahead of time if you are planning to apply to law school. I think this video will shed some light on that. And also do excuse me if this video doesn't reach you or serve you at the right time, because I think by this time almost all law colleges in India would have probably closed their admission portal. One of the basic questions that I almost always get asked to do is about my undergrad. The question usually comes from those who are outside the legal profession. But to be honest, when I first applied to law school, I thought the only way you can get into law school is only after completing your 12th standard. I didn't even know that you can have a degree prior in hand to apply to law school. So the point is, either way you can apply to law school. You can apply to law school after completing your 12th standard or after your UG or after your PG or even after your PhD. But of course, subject to age limit. Let me break it down for you. Broadly classifying, firstly, there is the 5 years integrated course, and secondly, there is the 3 years non-integrated course. In the 5 years integrated course, you spend as far as 5 years learning the law. You can apply to it right after completing your 12th grade. And I applied to the 5 years course, which means I applied for it right after completing my 12th grade. Under this course, you get double degree like BA LLB, BBA LLB, BCom LLB, etc. As far as I know, you cannot find this 5 years integrated course anywhere else in other countries, but it works in India. In other countries, you should have completed your undergraduation in order to be eligible to apply to law school. The following are the most common courses you get to find in almost all law colleges in India. Firstly, BA LLB, which means BA in Political Science. If you are someone who is interested in how the government works and about politics, then BA LLB is your right choice. Then there is BCom LLB. If commerce, accountancy or your fields of interest, then you should choose BCom LLB. BBA LLB is for those who want to learn about business administration along with law. It's just that some of your subjects will be streamlined into the core area / specific subject that you choose. Other than that, you will have all the same subjects relating to law. Then there is 3 years course. If you have already completed your undergraduation, then you should go for the 3 years non-integrated course, where you get a single degree LLB, as opposed to what we saw earlier in the 5 years integrated course, where you get a double degree. That's because you already have a degree like BA, BSc, BE, whatever it may be. In this 3 years course, you will be focusing only on the subjects related to law, unlike what we saw before. Then the next thing, probably the most important of all, would be the entrance exams. There are different types of entrance exams in India like CLAT, LSAT, etc. etc. Not all colleges take the CLAT result, not all colleges take the LSAT result. It varies from college to college. There are some colleges which take the 12th cutoff for admitting their students into their law courses. Generally, all national law schools except the Delhi University admit their students based on their CLAT results. The Delhi University has their own entrance exams. So if you are someone planning to apply to Delhi University, then you should appear for the specific entrance exam that the Delhi University conducts. Then there are some colleges that admit their students based on their 12th result, which means your 12th cutoff would be enough to apply to those colleges, and there wouldn't be any entrance exam that you need to appear to apply into that kind of colleges. So you really need to do your research here, because Every college is different and not every colleges have the same set of admission process. So every college follows a different process, so you have to make sure what college you need to go. And some colleges might not have had entrance exams until last year, but this year they would have chosen to take their students based on an entrance exam. In such a case, you should appear for the entrance exam, and if you don't and if you didn't, you will not be admitted to the college. Another important tip here would be, when you apply to law school, make sure you have at least a list of 3 colleges, but never go less than that. So apply for more than one college, because you cannot have all your eggs in one basket, right? So even if you get rejected in one college, you will not be left stranded, right? Because you still have the choice of other colleges getting you selected. So that's the point. So once you lose the chance this year, you cannot be waiting for a whole year to pass by and then apply for it all over again. You wouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be doing that. So you will end up settling for a college you might not even like. I can't stress you enough on this point. Do your research as early as possible. If you think you need a tutor, then go ahead, get yourself into any coaching classes. There are online coaching classes as well. Do whatever is convenient for you to crack that entrance exam. The one thing that I didn't even know when I first applied to law school was that I didn't even know private institutions existed. And I came to know about that only a few months after joining the law school. And to be honest, looking back, I just feel so dumb. So make sure you collect all the informations that you need about the college that you want to go. Lastly, I just like to say that don't feel bad or don't beat yourself down if you didn't get the college that you have always wanted. I know it's nice to have whatever we wish for in our life, but that's not how things work. There are ups and there are downs. You must learn to enjoy your roller coaster ride while it's still there. Rather than complaining or blaming it on somebody else, just enjoy the ride. You don't get to live these days again, because today is the oldest you have ever been and the youngest you will ever be again. I don't know who said that, but I like the message it conveys. It stresses you the importance of each day and how you have to live each day to its fullest. Of course, it sounds cliche. What yours will definitely find you and fall on your lap. If you are destined to be somewhere in your life in the future, you'll definitely be there. Just keep hustling though. No one can grab it from you. So that's almost everything I have to say. So let me end my preaching here. Hope you like this video. So see you in another video. Bye.